Alright everyone, welcome back to Odswappable Gaming. Now we're just going to start doing Chapter 6, The Asylum in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, Knights of the Fallen... not that. Star Wars The Old Republic, Knights of the Fallen Empire. Well, where we left off, we just landed in this spaceport of supposedly a dangerous and smuggler-ridden world. And we're going to continue on. See, I forgot exactly what we're doing, actually. So we landed, we ran into Koth's friends, and they were absolute dicks at first, and I threatened their lives. But it's okay, it was apparently a joke, you know, and they just threatened to take your ship. But hey, everyone's got their own sense of humor, right? Right? Even if some are worse than others. Anyway, continuing on.
Can't. Argo's at it again. Shooting people in the streets.
Oh, right.
To the chest.
Chilling with HK right now.
Protection services online.
And enemies still not that challenging. What's that guy's name? Wheelman? I have no idea why I'm fighting these people. Like, most of the time, you know, you can at least have an idea of why you're killing them. But I thought I was coming here for, you know, just like helping one of my companions.
Hostile eliminated.
I should probably heal up here. Oh, what? I missed a bonus? Oh my god. I don't know why I keep doing that with the camera. I didn't miss anyone. This game's lying to me. Alright. Just gonna go kill these guys here real quick. Ah, the other one's on the other side of the fence. God damn, why do I keep doing that?
Die horribly.
Yeah, take that, medic.
Triple. Dead.
Looks like someone wants to join our little party. As your host, I gotta warn you, things are gonna get rowdy.
Caution. My rowdy.
Oh,
I
God.
believe this meat bag means to kill the master. Target has achieved death.
Thank you for the clarification, HK.
Hostile eliminated. +1 to kill counter.
Alright. A couple more I was expecting, but no big deal.
Target has achieved deadness.
And there's the other invisible one.
Report. Dead. Hostile eliminated.
Still pretty underwhelming, these enemies. Aw, we got an astromech droid.
Dead.
Time to fry his circuits, am I right? Oh, deadness. I was thinking deadness. I want that achievement.
Die horribly. +1.
Alright.
Counter.
There's the simple bonus taken care of. I'm assuming we're almost out of this area. Yep, now we're on Doggo's hideout.
Exploration. Hostile eliminated. +1.
Well, that was simple.
Counter.
Oh, I probably should have aimed that to hit this guy too.
Exploration.
So I'm looking for Tora, but I've got Ogo.
Statement. This meat bag is distasteful, Master.
I will agree with that analysis.
Report. Dead.
Alright. Should almost be done here.
Target has achieved deadness.
That's why we love HK.
You could have just knocked. My men spent hours on that barricade.
I'd like to make an entrance.
Identification. That snort issued from the brilliant engineer we were sent to rescue, Master.
What's she to you?
None of your business. Let her go and there won't be trouble.
You eliminated my old rival, Argo. That inclines me toward gratitude. But this girl tried to rob me. That's bad for business.
Charging 50,000 credits for 100 thermal detonators? That's robbery.
You also insulted my mother.
I said she's uglier than a bantha wearing lipstick. It's not an insult if it's true.
She's your Xbox Live.
My mother died putting me on a refugee ship to Nar Shaddaa. I grew up an orphan.
Oh, boo-hoo didn't. Join the club.
You see why I have to kill her?
Oh, I guess Havoc Squad.
I recognize that insignia on your armor. Republic Special Forces. Havoc Squad.
Haven't run with that outfit for a long time. I'd paint over the symbol, but it still comes in handy, even out here. And I know who you are, too. Everyone said you were dead, but I knew better. What do you say we show each other professional courtesy? I can get you all kinds of things, but I need to throw this thieving scum out an airlock first.
Theory. It will be a challenge to throw anything without your arms.
I like this guy. I don't want to kill him. How about, yeah, I'll
give you
pay.
the money for your detonators. But Tora is leaving with me. Alive.
A man like me can't afford to look weak.
What do you care? You're the Free Zone's new boss.
Fine. Take the yapping monkey lizard. But she's lost her shopping privileges.
Keep your filthy hands off me!
All right, boys. Let's go show the zone who's in charge.
I don't want to kill that
Waste
guy.
of time.
Oh, shut up. I'm already sick of you.
You were almost dead. A thank you would be nice.
So would 100 thermal detonators. Life's full of disappointments.
Koth and the rest of your crew are waiting at the docks.
Yeah.
I will kill you.
Redirection. We should proceed to the rendezvous with Senya Master.
I agree. If I get the chance to kill Tora, I'm doing it.
Yeah, but it's gonna cost you extra.
Observation. That dark and foreboding alley is where we are supposed to meet Senya Master.
Is it gonna be an ambush? Is someone around the corner? Alright, it's actually her.
Right on time. My friends have been looking forward to this.
I don't see anyone. Are they invisible? Or very small?
They're inside.
HK! No!
You better have a good explanation.
Your droid is not a part of what must happen here.
I spent 5 years stuck in one trap. I won't fall into another.
I'll kill you first.
You are free to leave whenever you like. But if you want the help of my allies, you'll stay.
We've come this far. Let us see where it leads.
Don't betray me, Senya.
Before Arkan's betrayal, Zakul was protected by 2 orders. The Knights, and Scions who see visions of the past and future. Scions no longer serve Arkan. Whether they serve you will be determined now.
Fate is a tale whispered to us by the Force, but the voices are silent about you. We must know why.
Visions are only suggestions for the future. I'm defined by my actions in the present, not some foretold prophecy.
If we are to aid your rebellion, we must understand what role you play in Arkan's defeat. We will test you physically and spiritually to pierce the veil and see the truth.
I'll do what I have to.
As will we.
I tie my fate to yours. I join you in these trials, come what may.
The heart of Skyva is heavy with loss. In her pain, we lash out.
I do miss the old ways of Zakul. Such mythology and pageantry.
Please, defend yourselves. We will not hold back.
Got you.
Don't need to. Ow.
We will not hold back.
Yep, no one's asking you to, darling. Even without Senya, you can just go to damage. Alright, I can't do that with combat.
You fight well.
Thank you. I'm right here. You don't have to keep yelling it at me. Alright, well, Senya's pretty good at healing, so, this is really gonna be one hell of an easy fight.
We will not hold back.
I got that the first time. Alright. Alright, guess we're just gonna kill them all. Don't worry about the scions.
We have passed the first trial. There will be more.
Yep, they just said that.
Scions believe there is no greater power than destiny. They cannot believe you exist outside its influence. But we know better.
You know, the sorcerer really has bad luck with ghosts in its head.
If there's another test, let's continue.
Hunger. Overconfidence.
Yep, I'm a Sith.
You were more tolerant in the free zone, despite the fools you suffered.
You were watching me.
We're always watching. Arkan took away years of your life, but he stole far more from the rest of us. Do you feel anything for those who suffered while you slept?
No one deserves what Arkan's done. But he's earned what's coming, and I'll make sure he gets it.
And you, Senya, what do you feel?
Shame.
Because you failed to protect our immortal Emperor?
I was in no position to do that.
What of the scions who were slaughtered by your fellow knights because Arkan demanded it? Do you feel responsible for them?
When I joined the Knights, they were shields protecting our home world. Now they are weapons wielded by an insane child.
Senya, could we reason with the Knights? Bring them over to our side.
The blood on their hands cannot be washed away with reason.
The Knights should have rebelled against Arkan. Instead, we have lost our honor.
The eyes of Esne claim what can never belong to her.
They speak of envy, my son's weakness. Do not let it be yours.
Oh, I assure you there's no jealousy in me.
We receive no pleasure from this trial, but we act as fate demands. Be strong, Outlander.
Of course. I am nothing but...
Guard your destiny!
Isaac waits for you.
I have no idea what Isaac's is.
Steel yourself!
Alright, that's one down. These ones are pretty tanky though. Give them that. Still not a hard fight, especially thanks to Senya's healing. And on to the next trial. It's like the Jedi trials, but, you know, a lot more life-threatening. Okay. If I have to. Still, I really like Zakul. Pretty much everything of it.
No getting up from that.
Everything aside from, you know, Archon and his sister. Which even his sister I kinda like.
One less perpetrator.
The Scions are driven by revenge, but they require faith's
Easier
compliance.
than I thought.
We are above such negotiations.
Took care of one for you.
Destiny is merely the conduit for our will.
We lead the world, and the world will follow.
The
I just turned
Scions
around.
are driven by revenge.
Yep, you just said that.
Require faith's compliance.
Just said that, buddy.
We are above such negotiations. Destiny is merely the conduit
It's
for
a
our
miracle
will.
this thing hasn't exploded 1,000 times over after what you put it through.
It's not a miracle if it's meant to be. I'm living proof that all you need is faith.
Uh-huh. Now, I'd say you're living proof that Miss Spooky Eyes is a lot more patient than she looks.
Isn't there anything you still need to fix around here?
Nope. I'm just too good at my job.
I found HK wandering asylum with no memory of anything since he left.
Whew. I mean, that's probably bad. Where's the Outlander?
Exactly.
Senya wanted your friend in HK to meet her contacts. She gave them coordinates to the location.
Apology. I have no such data stored in memory.
Senya, I knew it.
I believe her contacts are the real danger. HK, what's the first thing you remember after you woke up?
Oh, they're gonna like burst in and try to save me, but they're actually gonna fuck something up. What is that, Arkin? Yep. What's up, nerd?
You seek to remove Arkan from the Eternal Throne. As well you should. His destiny is to fall. We have foreseen that much, but his final fate remains unclear. When he is at your mercy, what will you do?
You know, let's ask
I
Senya.
want Senya to answer first.
Arkin will not escape justice for the lives he's taken.
1,000 Scions lie dead because of him. Blood calls out for blood. Do you agree?
Yeah, I want Arkin dead.
Answer us!
They question her commitment to them because they cannot foresee it. Ask yourself why.
If you are not with us, you stand against the tides of destiny. Arkan and Valen must die.
If that is their destiny, then they will fall.
It is not their destiny that concerns me. It is yours.
My destiny is to slay them. Fucking.
I will know your fate, even if I must tear you open to see it.
Uh-huh.
It is not my time to die!
This guy seems a little crazy. I'm actually gonna have to shield myself for this one. Alright.
Choice is an illusion!
And yet you can't see my choices. I never do like the whole concept of fate. I like, you know, I don't think everything's possible by any means. But
your crimes will not go unpunished.
I definitely think that there's more possible than more possible outcomes
Pathetic assassin!
than the world would or than fate
The Emperor
allows.
will be avenged.
Oh, that heals me.
You cannot defy destiny!
Yes, I can. First, I'll defy you.
You cannot defy destiny!
Is that it? Are we done playing?
His argument with you is pointless and destructive. I can end this without any more bloodshed if you accept the gift of my power.
You know, I think I'm stronger than the Emperor, even if he gives me his power. I think I'll still win in the end.
As you wish.
You recognize that now, don't you?
It is not my time to die!
Interesting. Vision of Zash.
You cannot defy destiny!
You know, that attack is really weaker than I was expecting all of his attacks are.
Choice is an illusion!
Yep, of course it is, buddy. Alright, now he's just pulling me to him.
It is not my time to die!
It's interesting that Dark Ritual and Force Lightning have a shared cooldown.
It is not my time to die!
Yes, it is, buddy. Stop knocking me down. Oh, Mar. I don't want to kill you. But you're a ghost, so I'll do what I have to.
You cannot defy destiny!
And here I am, defying it all. So he's the same guy from Resonance of Fate, the crazy man on the bottom floor. Same voice actor, I mean.
Don't kill him. We need the Scions.
I agree.
If the Scions still want to help us, I accept.
Stand down now.
You all want to die?
You heard the lady.
Didn't foresee this, now did ya?
Every moment since you entered, even this one, was predestined. Everyone here played the role fate assigned them. I ask you a final question. What future do you see for this galaxy when Archon and his eternal fleet are gone?
Empire.
Only the Empire can bring order to the chaos Archon has caused.
The Empire is crippled by power-hungry fools.
This is true.
I abandoned it for a reason.
You have nothing further to reveal. I now know what blinded us to the future. Our immortal Emperor lives inside your mind.
It couldn't stay secret forever.
You knew about this and didn't tell me?
Where's the fun if I just lay all my baggage on the table from the
Ah,
start?
crap, I meant to flirt with Alana, not him.
Now we have something new to talk about.
Shit.
Analysis. Scan reveals no evidence you possess a secondary personality matrix, Master. It is possible your brain is simply malfunctioning.
Our duel gave me a glimpse of what's to come. You will destroy the Eternal Throne, but many will suffer before that victory.
Tell me who suffers, and I'll do what I can to avoid it.
What must be, will be.
Doesn't matter. We win. If Emperor Valkorion lives because of this Outlander, there's hope for Zakul.
Your beloved immortal Emperor is a threat to all life everywhere. We must find a way to separate you from him.
No one wants Valkorion out of my head more than I do. But removing him won't be easy.
We have a lot to discuss.
Not here. I passed your test. Join us or don't. Either way, we're done.
There is one truth left to reveal. I withheld the true reason I followed you through the trials, to understand the Outlander, who will destroy Arkan and Valen, my son and daughter.
Gasp.
She told you. How delightful.
I don't know, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, whoops.
You're certain she helped them?
I killed 3 knights to make sure they weren't lying. And another 3 because I hate odd numbers.
Just want to kill one.
The Outlander escaped in the gravestone with our mother's help. She's against us.
Senya was always strong-willed. That's why Father loved her.
Do you think she knows he's alive? Has she betrayed us for him?
It doesn't matter. She'll return to us, or face the consequences.
We don't need them. Our parents gave us the power to forge the future. They should have known we'd use it.
Alright. That was an interesting chapter. I really enjoy the moments where we go to learn more about the actual structure of Zakul and how it all went down, how everything works.
I take it you have concerns.
I can think of a few.
You're only escalating matters.
You expect us to believe you're going to fight your own children?
I can't deny my responsibility for what Valen and Arkan have become. I have to end their bloodshed.
We'll be glad to help you with that.
Good. We never agreed on how the children should be raised, and over time he became more and more distant. More cold. I was afraid for what the children would become. But when I decided to leave, they chose him. I couldn't force them.
Go figure.
You've been lying to us all this time. Now you give us this woe is me story, and we're supposed to take your word for it?
You don't have to take my word. You can ask the Immortal Emperor himself.
I am not him. I am myself.
When Valkorion was in charge, he wasn't fixated on waging war. If we can get him back on the throne...
Valkorion is a world devourer.
He brought direction and stability to Zakul.
Trust me, Koth, you don't know him like I do.
No. You don't know him like I do.
Neither of you know him like I do.
Try sharing a little less.
That isn't what I meant.
Interruption. The Republic astromech has established contact.
T7, what does he have for us?
Report. A criminal meatbag on Zakul has been in search of the gravestone. This Lady of Sorrows alleges she can establish a dialogue with its computers.
Lady of Sorrows? Good luck with her.
I take it she's trouble.
She's an information broker. Acts as her own enforcer. Never apprehended. So yes, trouble. She operates in Zakuul's old world district. I know it better than anyone. I'll escort you.
I have a feeling we'll find things to talk about on the way.
One or two.
It's worth a try, this Lady of Sorrows. But I'd like a word before you leave.
Who thought the Lady of Sorrows would be the key to figuring you out? Destiny calls.
Now that the truth is out about Valkorion, there's a shortage of trust. I need you to find it within yourself to try. Not an easy task. Koth believes in Valkorion. Senya withheld vital information. Neither one trusts the other. That's why you must act as an example.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. May the Force serve you well out there.
Thanks. Alright. Force healer.
Not getting access to the hangar controls.
Level
Some kind of power outage.
65. 65, not the max level? 0 out of 1? I thought 60 was the max, or 65 was the new max level. Well, I guess we'll find out when we continue. Just gonna look at what is in the box, see if it's better than what I've got on me. Yeah, I'd say that's better. I lose some mastery, but whatever.
Got you.
That one is remarkably better. Alright, no one's able to fix this, or to take care of these things. Come on, HK, this is like your thing.
Odd fluctuations. Relays are gunked up or something. They have to clean out the junctions.
Locate the fuse. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that to you, Senya. Alright, fine, I'll take care of it. I just love myself a bundle of fuse.
Everything's good to go. What was it?
An infestation. If they'd grown any bigger, we'd have more to worry about than spotty power. We should check the rest of the ship.
Courtesy. I will take it upon myself to eradicate these hostile stowaways, Master.
There we go.
Once I have gathered additional munitions, I will scour the ship from top to bottom.
Whoa, 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 easy! We can have you blasting through the hull left and right.
Appeasement. I can employ knives and blunt force instruments instead. Would that make you feel safer?
Not really.
Next easier than I. You're on cleanup detail. One less perpetrator.
HK is just the best. I'm gonna take a moment to do with the bonuses here. Just because if I'm not at the max level, I'd be curious to know why. Or to know, what's the word? I can't think. I'd be curious to know, what is.
Finished.
Yo, what's up, nerds? Fuse boxes, where are you?
Do
do your worst.
Yeah, their worst is not that much. So I'm not getting any experience right now. Which I think kind of settles that, but I want to make sure that those enemies don't just give legacy.
No getting up from that.
Alright,
Easier
let's
than I thought.
set you now to damage finally. Alright, just gonna backtrack real quick and do one more. Alright.
No getting up from that.
There we go. Alright, I got legacy. Okay, looks like 65 is the maximum. I don't know why it gives me a 0 out of whatever. Since, you know, none of it actually applies, but okay. Well, at least now I don't have to do the bonuses anymore. Hey, I'm finally going into this side. And, you know, able to do something here. Am I ever going to find my old crew, by the way? Am I just going to randomly run into Chemval in a swamp? Here's hoping, right? I miss my old team.
A love the hand of tithe could not deny.
We're headed back into the part of Arkan's empire and you're singing.
Good to be home.
What better time? Anyway, where we're going, no one will be looking for criminals. Most of the people there are criminals, which of course presents its own dangers. Even so, I do enjoy visiting the old world. It's a piece of Zakuul history. Valkorian's first attempt at creating a grand society.
A failed attempt.
Only in scale. To him, it wasn't nearly grand enough.
I'm interested.
I want to know more about your relationship with Valkorian.
The story really isn't as outlandish as whatever you're imagining. We met after I earned a place in his elite guard. I never hesitated to speak my mind, which caught his attention, I suppose. He was fascinating, bold, always completely certain of his next step.
If I were describing you, I'd say the same things.
You're flattering me.
Hear that, Valkorian?
But yes. Somehow we had a fair bit in common.
I'm flirting
what
with
we
your
had
girl.
Wasn't a child's notion of romance, but we were happy. Then Arkan and his brother Thexan were born. I loved them so much. But no matter what I did, they wanted nothing to do with me. And Valkorian wanted nothing to do with them. His mind was somewhere else. He barely spoke. Barely acknowledged any of us for weeks at a time. And then Vaylin. Vaylin was troubled from the start.
Was she really dangerous, even as a child?
She made furniture move while she was still in the womb. Tore droids apart as a toddler. Once a guard dropped a ball she tossed. Vaylin crippled him.
Jesus.
I confronted Valkorian. His daughter needed help. His sons needed him. His solution was to cage Vaylin's mind. Most of her power was locked away, along with most of who she was. He ignored the rest of us outright.
Damn.
I couldn't stand by and watch. I gathered the children. I tried to tell them we needed to go. They laughed and called me weak. Even as children, even with Valen's power restrained, the three of them together were still far more powerful than me. I couldn't force them to go. So, I left.
Did Valkorion try to stop you from leaving?
No. I'm not sure he even noticed. I transferred to the Knights Enforcement Division and took assignments at the outer fringes of our empire. Valkorion never spoke another word to me. Since then, I've only seen my children in broadcasts of public events, like Thexen's funeral, killed in the core worlds. I doubt they even remember me.
Oh, I'm sure they remember you as some dumb joke amongst them.
One.
But I like Ksenia.
Seems like you're everywhere.
The Lady of Sorrows is wanted for murder and theft of state secrets, among other charges. The Knights have hunted her for years. No one's come close.
I'm sure the three of us will manage if we work together.
You may not believe this, but it's rare for someone to escape a Knight's justice.
And when that someone is the Knight's own child.
We'll find out, won't we?
No need to be so sad, T7.
Is it possible for me to talk to him? To Valkorion?
I don't think it works that way, exactly.
Lots of things live down here. Few of them friendly. We should be careful.
Alright, well. Simple enough. Just go through the sewers and kill everything that's in my way.
Took care of one for you.
Thank you for taking care of
No
one.
getting up from that.
Ah, it's a bonus taking out the cameras. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I need to take out the cameras. Oh, that's not a camera.
You want me to sing for you, don't you?
I would love for you to sing for me.
You know your way around a fight, T7. I don't doubt it. We'll trade stories sometime.
Yeah, share a drink. Get a piping hot cup of oil for you, T7. Well, I'm gonna kill this thing just because it's walking to me. I'm curious as to what's down here. A giant tunnel spider. It is the Sith's duty to kill every spider in its wake.
Easier than I thought.
Alright, well, we gotta find this out. Alright. Oh, I'm back up. Interesting.
Tell me, Acolyte, what does the return of Great Silver mean?
What the hell? I don't know if I skipped ahead or skipped backwards. I think I went ahead. Who the heck is after me? A security investigation unit. What the heck is T7 doing? Does he not help me during these fights? Because he hasn't so far.
If you can read me, I made some new friends. Could use a hand.
I'm on my way.
Meet at the gravestone. But run into Valen first. Help Senya in the cantina. Oh, that was him saying he's going to the gravestone. Do-wop, do-wop. That guy is just taking it. That's cool.
Feel the power of Zildog's claws!
Are these your allies? Oh, dick. Oh boy, this guy hurts. Alright, I'm just gonna do this real quick. This is, without a doubt, the hardest person I've fought so far. Guess I should start using all my skills. God damn.
Who were they?
Heralds of Zildrog. Cultists longing for the return of a mythical serpent god. Used to be they were just a nuisance. Now they're militant.
Good show! Absolutely wonderful.
Are these people for real?
Their lives are uneventful. No hardship. They come here to feel something. There you are.
Tragic. He's so afraid.
On me, Reg? Not too bright.
It wasn't me. The Heralds run the old world now. They made a deal.
With Arkan? What kind of deal?
Heralds keep crime down, and the Knights keep out. You stick around and blame it on me. You gotta go.
Tell me where to find the Lady of Sorrows first.
Some kind of joke, right? I'll take my lumps from the Heralds over the Lady any day.
And where do I fit on that list?
What?
I like her. Kinda cruel, but you know, necessary.
You know what I can do, Reg. Need another reminder?
If Senya doesn't get what she wants, believe me, I will.
Fuck. I accidentally skipped that because I dropped my keyboard. I'm sorry.
Wait a minute, wait. I was gonna say you don't want to mess with the lady. Then I was gonna say, but hey, that's your prerogative.
Yeah, of course.
You've always been square with me. I'll be square with you. Don't gotta hit me.
But I want to.
Where is she?
I don't know. But I do know who to talk to. There's a data seller at Market Station, Mona Gale. She works with the lady all the time.
Mona Gale. All right. Sorry. Let's go.
Guess who I found?
The Outlander?
Right under our noses in the old world.
Alone.
Oh no. That's the best bit. Mother is here too. Shouldn't we go say hello?
Why would they escape only to return? Let them do what they came here for. I'll see that they don't dawdle.
Liking Arkin a little bit more at the moment. He seems calmer than his sister.
I don't get why the Heralds want to see everything.
Travel to the tram marketplace. Alright, let's continue. Let's go up the elevator that we're going to get crushed by. Alright, I can do this.
Not far from where I ended a mugging ring one time. Good memories.
I definitely like Senya because she's got the cruelty of the Sith, but the desire for justice of the Jedi. And a little balanced yin-yang effect is something I'm always supporting.
The arena fights are brutal. I'd shut them down if I could.
I'm just gonna trust in the Eternal Emperor. You're good for business. Oh boy, more item recovery stuff. Woo. Oh. There's a message from Ashara, my old companion. Everyone says you're dead. I thought I'd feel an empty place in the Force where your presence was, but I find nothing. It's like you were never there. What does it mean? Dang. Dang. I like the little things like that where just, you know, companions send you a message. Talk to the bystander.
Come on, hit him! Hit him! You are kidding me.
16,000, Mr. Wyndon.
6 in a row. Random matchups. You have to have an in, Mona. Tell me.
Enough data at your disposal and anything's possible. Want to see if 7's your lucky number?
Scamming citizens isn't legal, Mona Gale.
I'm not scamming anyone. And Knights have no authority here.
Yes, you are. And I don't care. The Lady of Sorrows. Where is she?
If I knew where to find my most lucrative, reclusive, and dangerous meal ticket, I wouldn't give that up for one night and whatever you're supposed to be.
I'll just tell the truth.
I'm the Outlander, charged with the murder of Emperor Valkorion.
The one that's a block of metal in the middle of the spire? Sure.
People of Zakul, this is your Emperor. Hear me.
This should be good.
The criminal who plunged our great spire into darkness and chaos has finally been identified. The craven Outlander who assassinated your immortal Emperor, my dear father, has escaped custody and remains at large, aided by a rogue knight of Zakul. The These deadly agitators were last sighted in the old world. If you encounter them, contact an authority figure immediately.
Believe me now, bitch?
So, where were we?
You were about to tell them where to find the Lady of Sorrows.
Except I can't. I really can't. I don't even know how to reach her. She only ever contacts me. But she does occasionally meet with the Heralds in Breaktown. They have some kind of truce. That's the best I can do. Just don't agitate us.
Thanks for cooperating.
By sending you there? Sure. Whatever, it's your funeral.
Breaktown's the underbelly of the underbelly. No mingling there. Only corruption and torment. You know, we might owe Arkan a thank you for unintentionally helping us. That announcement really brought you some clout.
If this is unintentional help, I'd hate to see what it looks like when it's on purpose.
There is an enemy player that we are just going to ignore. Alright, he's in the middle of something. I think I can take him too. So I'm going up here. Or down here. Yeah, definitely they... What the fuck were you doing there, Senya? Senya, why are you running backwards? There we go. I really like, as I've said many times before, everything was so cool. And just the whole way that this expansion's been going, the story really makes it feel like a movie.
Breaktown. Where people who fall on hard times keep falling. Even when the Knights policed the old world, we never lingered around here for very long.
Punching looked as fake as a movie.
I can see why.
I know where the Heralds are headquartered, but they won't give up any information willingly.
It's not like we have any other choice.
No, it's not.
Just look at it how the Scions look at it. Predestined. Let go of your conscience with that idea.
To meet you. No, I told them Breaktown, but that's all. Like I want to get on your bad side.
You, Gale. You've seen the fugitives.
Come on, you know how this works. You give credits, I give information.
We know they were sent here. Tell us everything, or end up like your associate.
What associate?
I believe his name was Reg something.
Dead.
You know who I work for.
And you know who we work for.
T7 always got my back. Alright, guess I can't go that way. Let's go around.
Update. I am determined that the industrial strength cleansers that Master Vortena insisted upon using are, in fact, highly lethal when applied to the infesting creatures directly. This revelation should accelerate my completion of the task considerably, Master.
That's funny. I always know I can put my faith in you, HK.
A lot of firepower standing between us and their leader. They call him the Exalted. Arkan put him in charge here, but he's little more than a servant, and not a sane one.
About time you got here.
Cough?
What are you doing here?
T7 told me you were headed into Breakdown. Figured the rest for myself. Didn't think there was a scenic route to get here.
What in Skyva's name are you doing here? Couldn't trust us to get the job done?
I didn't stay ahead of you all those years by trusting the wrong people. No offense, Outlander. You at least, I want to trust. So let me clue you in. The Exalted hates Knights. He won't say one word to Senya.
I'll make him talk.
Look, I'm regular people. I speak their language. You want to make a deal with the Heralds? I'm your man.
They're delusional thugs. There's no deal to be made.
I'm gonna go with Koth.
Koth, come on. Let's see what you can do. Senya, hang tight. We may still need you in there.
Yeah, keep an eye out.
Koth makes a good point about, you know, being a regular person.
Don't know how anyone could live like this. Zakul is supposed to be better.
Even though I like Senya more. Alright. That was a limp jump. Boop. Yo, what's up, Heralds?
Wouldn't mind a challenge now and then.
Where's Football Head?
Target down.
So I thought I saw something. AoE is the greatest thing. Especially AoE that can just be infinite. An Enforcer.
Where that came from. I can do this all day. Zealots. Great to have around if they're on your side.
That one just dropped. Alright. You've got me curious. And it looks like I was curious over nothing. What a tragedy.
Target down.
Yep, nothing at all.
Thank you, Outlander. You saved me the trouble of hunting you down.
Are you the head weirdo?
I take it you're king of the crazy people.
Blatant disrespect in our house of worship. You only make it easier for us to do what must be done. You cannot be allowed to remain in the old world. Your presence threatens the order we have fought to maintain.
And you've done a good job from all I've seen. Koth Vortena, former naval officer, former local. Spent a lot of my youth in the old world. Hand-to-mouth was a real mess back then. Got a great deal with Arkan, but he could pull the plug on it at any second for any reason. What if he couldn't?
How do you mean?
When the Outlander and I pull Arkan from the throne, you won't have to answer to him anymore. All we need is to meet with the Lady of Sorrows so we can convince her to come with us. I bet you can make that meeting happen.
You want to supplant Valkorian's brat and take my greatest adversary out of the old world? Sounds fantastic. But how do the two of you intend to dethrone Arkan?
Gonna kill him? I'm gonna let Koth speak.
You really need us to spell it out for you?
If you think you can defeat him, I have no qualms. Arkan gave us power, then implemented so many restrictions that we are in many ways powerless. And he has sapped the very spirit from Zakul. Most don't even realize. But his undoing, it cannot be at your hands.
Why not?
Valkorian's fall, Arkan's rise, it all conforms to prophecy. You do not. Only when the prophecy is realized will our great serpent return to cleanse Zakul in fiery death. You cannot be allowed to succeed.
Thought we were getting along.
On my mark.
And Senya pops down. Or not. Lady of Sorrow?
Exalted.
I'm busy.
The Lady of Sorrow demands your attention now.
I've seen one like that before, back in your part of the galaxy.
Your grip on the old world has become a stranglehold. You continue to act counter to the Lady's interests, most recently with the murder of our contractor, Mona Gale.
This can wait. I have company.
The Lady has decided to renegotiate the terms of your agreement.
We made a deal.
And now, you will agree to a new deal.
Father! Brennan! Release him at once!
Come to the Razor. You and the Lady can discuss your son's future. And you, the Lady would like to speak with you as well.
You could have reached out earlier. Saved me a lot of trouble.
We prefer caution over haste. Your identity had to be double confirmed, and your motives made known. The Lady of Sorrows is fully aware of who you are. Outlander. And now she also knows what you're after.
She would like me to assure you it's not a trap, and that I'm unharmed.
So that's that. Under no circumstances are you to kill the Outlander. Understood?
Understood.
He's like that.
Kill the Outlander.
You're unworthy of the dragon's fire!
The dragon? That thing's just a little snake.
Or where that came from. Took one out.
Alright, now your little buddies are gone. Hey, come on, buddy. A bigger threat than he is.
Wouldn't mind a challenge now and then.
Just more of these scrubs. Alright, fine.
Target down.
That's just rude. Oh, he killed them while I was focusing on me being choked.
I can do this all day.
Good job, Koth.
Wouldn't mind a challenge now and then.
I just realized I had a proficiency waiting. Yep, that one.
Took one out.
I was just curious if I have any abilities that I still need to get upgraded. Doesn't look like it, nothing new. tears.
Wouldn't mind a challenge now and then.
Update. My sensors
God damn
cannot
it.
detect any further traces of the infestation aboard the Gravestone Master. Recommendation. You may wish to acquire 30 to 40 gallons of industrial
I'm hit
cleanser
bad.
while you're in the Spire. Our stocks have been somewhat depleted.
Oh, HK. That was pretty close to what I've got. Oh, more foot gear.
More where that came from. Took one out.
Dead.
Target down.
Dead man walking. What the fuck am I hitting?
Time to take a stand.
That's annoying.
I can do this all day. Took one out.
Yeah, fuck your gate. It's interesting.
A long time ago, the Razor was the place to be. Now, I'd rather be back in the swamp.
Yo, what's up, Zontrellis?
More where that came from. I can do this all day. Whenever you're ready.
I'm always ready. Damn it, I want to avoid as many of you as possible.
Wouldn't mind a challenge now and then. Target down.
Alright, at least we could avoid that one.
Won't know what hit him.
Hey, I completed the bonus mission. Woo! How many of you fuckers are there?
I can do this all day.
This pisses him off, doesn't it? Yeah, it does.
More where that came from.
Whoa. Whoa, buddy. That was an interesting little drop he had. Like, not the item, but his actual drop itself.
I knew I would find you.
New partner.
I am not amused. You escaped lawful imprisonment, then ordered your friend to kill my partner. You're going to pay.
I can start shooting now, right?
Koth Fortena. Treason. Sedition. Gross incompetence.
You made the last one up.
I'm glad we risked coming to the old world. Now we get credit for neutralizing 2 criminals.
In the name of Arkan, surrender!
No, you're actually just gonna die. Ow. Stop doing that, you fuck!
Time to take a stand.
Aw, Koth already beat his.
I don't need to be a scion to see your epitaph. Here lies the Outlander, who brought disorder and ruin to Zakul.
Yeah, I'm kinda sick of him.
You won't even merit an epitaph.
It's them or us.
You can definitely hear the sadness in Koth's voice.
The Heralds had a head start. Be ready for anything. We could be stepping out into a minor war.
I know a thing or two about war.
And the grand reveal? Dead. Dead. Dead.
I know. You didn't get the deal you wanted, but you did get the deal you deserved.
That's the Lady of Sorrow?
Exalted. You'll finally be with
Fucking
your great
Scorpio.
servant.
I'm happy to see the companions of other groups, even though they're not my groups.
I'm curious, Outlander. What would you do with the Exalted Son?
You got what you wanted. Let him pursue his life as he sees fit.
Not unreasonable. But my full intent has yet to be achieved. There's nothing to stop you from becoming the new Exalted now. I expect you to honor your end of our agreement.
Of course. I can finally lead the Heralds to the glorious future we deserve. You will have your just rewards.
Then leave.
He betrayed his father. You scum.
Never had anyone sneak up on me like that. I'm lucky she didn't want me dead.
I'm glad you're all right, Senya.
Thanks. Since we need her help and she had me at a sizable disadvantage, I told her about the gravestone. But you I didn't have to tell her about.
You're the Lady of Sorrows. A droid.
You shouldn't have...
I'm no droid, Dark Lord. I'm an intelligence beyond comprehension. You may call me Scorpio. I've come to Zakul to further my heuristic directive of self-improvement. This self-iteration is number 1084. The proposal put forth by your colleague intrigues me enough that I've decided to accompany you.
Is that right?
Continue operations in my stead. Annihilate the Heralds if you must. I will remain in touch.
Very well.
Guess you convinced her.
Don't think I had to. She's unlike any machine I've ever come across.
Not exactly what I expected, but close. Shall we depart?
If you can do what you say, you'll be quite an asset.
I do not engage in hyperbole. I've never found a need to.
I like Scorpio. I've always liked Scorpio.
Why are you agreeing to help?
I wish to speak to the gravestone. I look forward to communicating with an intellect that rivals my own for a change.
What about Arkin?
He has something of mine. The severity of his error must be recognized.
What did he take?
My love.
Just asking.
I'd be curious too.
Eternal Fleet Units 522, 865, and 983 will prepare for deployment. Combat protocols fully engaged. The Outlander will not escape us this time.
All Gemini command units confirm. Preparations are already underway.
Looks like that's what he wants, or what Scorpio wants.
Whoa! You almost fried the power core, fat fingers!
That's Captain Fat Fingers.
You do this vessel a disservice with your primitive hands. Give me full access. I will enhance the gravestone's current parameters.
Don't ask us to take your word for it. We need details.
I do not have time for technical primers.
Neither do we. Keep your shiny metal mitts to yourself.
Focus on the hyperdrive first.
Acceptable. For now.
Statement. Ready to vaporize?
Your lack of intelligence is insulting.
Let's give them space. That bridge can only hold so many personalities.
I'm used to it.
I imagine so, given your previous companions. Scorpio worked with Imperial intelligence in the past, but now she operates independently. Thoughts?
We'll give her the benefit of the doubt, but not the run of the ship.
Let's hope she can be contained. I've never seen a droid that advanced before. There is some good news. I've received word from my agents on Coruscant and Dromund-Kaas. Certain elements of each government are willing to discuss an alliance, to unite their forces against the Eternal Throne.
We can only defeat Arkham by working together.
We've a long road ahead, but at least they're talking.
Your presence is requested. Come along.
charmer, that one.
Senya knows how to pick them.
Be careful. We need the Scions, but zealots are unpredictable by nature.
I've got you to rescue me. What more could I need?
I'm serious. If anything happens to you...
Then you'd better kiss me. Just to be safe.
You're insufferable.
I know.
Look at those veins. Oof.
This isn't the time or place. 1 hour. If I don't hear from you, I'll rip that sanctuary apart.
Can always rely on T7. Dang, 1600 affection with fucking Senya. Whoa! I have leveled up my legacy. That one's really... It's really pretty close to what I've already got. Alright, well, anyway, I'm going to end things here, everyone. I'll continue next time for the final 2 chapters that are currently out of 8 and 9. So stay tuned for that one. I might be back later today, otherwise I'll be doing it tomorrow. And I will see you all next time. Remember, if you want to keep up, follow me out here on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, or I'm also going to be posting these up on YouTube, so